When your crush walks up to you, do you get butterflies? Maybe you feel a little nervous, like there are a million eyes staring at you. And then there it is, that unmistakable sensation of your heart skipping a beat. We've all experienced it when we first fall in love, when we're about to perform in front of an audience, and even when our favorite scary movie villain appears on screen. But what exactly causes this sudden racing heartbeat? And why does it sometimes seem to slow down before vanishing into thin air? These mysterious phenomena have left many people wondering if they may be having a heart attack. That's why, in today's video, we're going to uncover the secrets behind these terrifying feelings and reveal how fear can actually make your heart stop beating. The human body is a complex and amazing machine that performs countless functions every day without us even realizing it. One of the most vital functions is the heartbeat. The heart is responsible for pumping blood throughout the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients to keep us alive. But did you know that your heartbeat is controlled by something called the autonomic nervous system? This is a part of the nervous system that regulates involuntary bodily functions such as breathing, digestion, and, yes, heartbeat. The autonomic nervous system is further divided into two branches, the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. The sympathetic nervous system is responsible for the fight-or-flight response. This is the body's reaction to stress that occurs when you perceive a threat or danger. When activated, the sympathetic nervous system triggers the release of hormones such as adrenaline and norepinephrine, which cause a rapid increase in heart rate, increased blood flow to muscles, and heightened alertness. On the other hand, the parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for the rest and digest response. It works to conserve energy and promote relaxation by slowing the heart rate and promoting digestion. Now let's talk about that racing heartbeat you get when you're scared or excited. When you encounter a threatening situation, your body automatically activates the fight or flight response. This is an evolutionary response that has been ingrained in us over millions of years of natural selection. Back in the day, when our ancestors were constantly battling predators or fighting for survival, this response was crucial for their survival. It allowed them to either fight back against the threat or run away from it. And guess what? This response is still present in humans today, even though we no longer face life-threatening situations on a daily basis. When you experience fear, your brain sends signals to the sympathetic nervous system, which then triggers the release of those adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones. These hormones travel throughout the body, increasing your heart rate and blood flow to prepare you to fight or flight. The increase in heart rate is especially significant. Your heart starts pounding in your chest, and you may even feel like it's racing or skipping beats. This happens because your body needs to pump blood quickly throughout your body to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. If you were to run away from a dangerous situation, you don't want to be holding yourself back with a slow heart rate. Let's take the example of watching a horror movie. As the scary scene plays out on the screen, your heart starts to race as you become invested in the story. Your sympathetic nervous system kicks into gear, releasing those adrenaline and noradrenaline hormones. Your heart rate goes up, your breathing becomes more rapid, and your muscles tense up, ready to react if the need arises. Even though you know it's just a movie, your body doesn't. It thinks you're in danger, just like in real life. That's why it responds in the same way. You might be thinking, why not just relax and enjoy the movie? Well, that's easier said than done when you're watching a horror flick. The autonomic nervous system is automatic. It operates without conscious control. So even if you try to tell yourself it's just a movie, your body doesn't get the memo right away. It takes a few moments for the signals to calm down and for your heart rate to return to normal. But here's where things get interesting. Sometimes when you're scared, your heart can actually stop beating for a moment. This might sound terrifying, but it's actually a normal reaction known as cardiac standstill, or more commonly as a presyncope episode. This happens when the parasympathetic nervous system gets overstimulated, causing the heart to temporarily stop beating. It's like your body's way of hitting the pause button, but only for a split second. Usually it lasts less than a second and often goes unnoticed. Now let's break down how this happens. Normally, your heartbeats are initiated by the sinoatrial node, also known as the heart's natural pacemaker. This little node sends out electrical signals that tell your heart to contract and pump blood. But sometimes, when you experience intense fear or stress, the vagus nerve can send signals to your heart that are stronger than those from the sinoatrial node. The vagus nerve is a major part of the parasympathetic nervous system, and it's responsible for slowing your heart rate. So when it sends signals to your heart, it tells it to relax and slow down. In some cases, these signals can be so strong that they completely stop your heart momentarily. Imagine you're exploring a haunted house with your friends, and suddenly you hear a loud crash in the attic above you. Your heart pounds in your chest as you freeze in fear. In that split second, the parasympathetic nervous system sends a signal to your heart via the vagus nerve, causing it to stop beating for a brief moment. You may not even realize what's happened, but if someone is standing close enough, they may notice your chest freezes for a moment. Then just as quickly, your heart starts beating again. These experiences of fear-induced heart palpitations or even cardiac standstill are rare and usually harmless. However, if you experience them frequently or for extended periods, it's important to seek medical advice. Some conditions like heart disease or arrhythmias could be contributing to these sensations. Doctors can help you determine if there is an underlying issue or if your heart is playing tricks on you due to anxiety. So next time you find yourself watching a horror movie or exploring a haunted house, pay attention to your heart. You might just experience the weird way that fear can affect your heartbeat. Now we want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced the strange feeling of your heart skipping a beat or even stopping when you're scared? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more thrilling content. We've got plenty of videos that'll keep your heart racing. Just kidding. Unless, of course, you're one of those people who get scared easily. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.